Somebody, welcome back with Cooking with Nana. Today I am going to show you how to make soup Phak, steamed vegetables salad, the Lao style. You can use any kind of vegetable you have, but this is what I have in my refrigerator. So I have Bok Choy that I cut in half, and then I have mustard. You can find it in Asian store. Any kind of vegetables that you prefer to use, you can use that. And I have string mushrooms and oyster mushroom and long green beans. I have shallot and pepper, and this is what I did. I roast it in the oven. I slice it and roast it, the pepper and the shallot. And then my ingredients that I have Padek. That is like 1/3 cups of Padek. MSG is 1 tablespoon, and salt is 1 teaspoon. And then I need a cup of water, so I have 3 cups of water. And then I have lemongrass and kaffir lime leaf. This is to boil in the water, so with all my ingredients, like with the Padek and stuff like that. So I need to steam my vegetable. Put this all in here. Okay. My mushroom. Hello, green beans. People would say, can you boil your vegetable? Yes, you can, but my mom always prefers steaming it. It's less water on when you steam it, because when you boil it, it soaks a lot of water. So, hope this fit in there. Okay, and then now let's see. It takes probably like 15 to 20 minutes. If you want your, because you don't want your vegetable to cook, because you want like a little bit of the crunchiness. That's the way how I like my soup Phak. So I'm gonna do this, and then I guess I'm gonna do the other one last, because I don't have room. So I'm gonna steam this. Probably I'm gonna do like between 15, 20. If you want to do 30, that's fine, but I'm just gonna do like between 15 to 20 minutes, and I will show you the next step. Okay. While I'm waiting for my vegetable steam, I am gonna make the broth. Water is boiling. I'm gonna add those 2 herbs. I don't have ghalangal at home, so I'm just gonna use whatever I have: lemongrass and kaffir lime leaf. And then if you have ghalangal, you can add it in there also. Once I let it, the herb aroma comes up, I will add the rest of my ingredients, like the Padek and the MSG. So I am gonna add the Padek in here. If you people, they use fish in it also, as well in the broth, like how you do ponpa. But I mean, some people don't put fish, but fish just put a little bit. And MSG is an option. If you don't want MSG in it, it's fine. And a little bit of salt. Then I'm gonna let it boil for like 5 minutes to get all the ingredients, all the mix of every dry ingredients and wet ingredients together for the taste and the smell. And then you can taste it later on to see if you want it more, what else you want to add more and stuff like that. You boil it for 5 minutes. You taste the broth to see how you like it. So you can cut down the Padek. Instead of using 1/3, I use 1/4 cup of Padek and 3 cups of water. So, and then don't use salt yet, because I did use salt, but try to skip the salt. Taste your broth first. Okay, I'm gonna leave it, let it cool down right now. Now I'm gonna check my veggies. Okay, this is done. I didn't want to steam it too long. You just have to let it cool first, and you check the rest of your other one. I want this to cook a little bit more. The the long beans and the mushroom. Probably another 5 minutes, because the other vegetables they steam fast because they're. So I'm gonna steam this probably 5 minutes because it doesn't take that long to steam. Okay, once I have this ready, let it cool. Okay, I am gonna roast my sesame seed. I'm gonna show you my sesame seed. I'm gonna roast it in the pan. So I'm not gonna use all. Okay, you can use as much as you want as your sesame seed, but this is the way how I roast my sesame seed. Okay. To get the aroma of the sesame seed come up, and you don't want to burn it too. You have to be careful, because you don't want to burn the rest sesame seed. You see how it's popping and smell sesame seed? So lower your heat very low, not too high. See how it turned brown? That's how you want it. So just turn it off. It will cook by later. The hot pan will kind of roast it there for you. You can smell it. I keep moving because I don't want the sesame to be all burned, because when it's burnt, it doesn't taste right. So this one is done. It doesn't take long to steam it. Okay. I'm going to turn this off. Okay. Add my mushroom. Just go here. It's hot. Okay. So we're gonna let this cool for a little bit, and then I will mix everything up. Before I mix everything, another step that I have to do. Okay, I'm gonna have some of the ginger here. The rest I'm gonna slice it. Just a few to smash. smash the ginger first. Okay, I smashed the ginger, and I will put my pepper in it. It depends how spicy you want it. You don't have to put too much spice, so you know you can do less pepper. Right now I did 10 in for myself, and then because you don't want to overpower too spice on your Soop Phak. Okay. Okay, you know how I did not roast my garlic? Because I don't really like roasting garlic on my Soop Phak. But some people do, they do put roast their garlic also. It depends. Like I said, there's a lot of people does their different way of their Soop Phak, but this is the way. So my ginger, the one I roast, I'm gonna do thin slice. Okay, so this is what I have. Just mix it all in. Okay, you can use some, but I'm gonna use my tray. So once I mix this already, okay, I'm gonna add the broth, like Nam Padek. Like I say, you can use fish also. I didn't count how many spoons I used, but okay. All that. Okay, once it's there, I'm gonna pour all the egg that I roast, that I smashed with Nam Padek in there. Okay, now you're gonna mix it all in, and then I'll slice ginger. Say if you don't want to use Padek, you can use salt by itself, or some people that I seen, they use thin soy sauce, but thin soy sauce does not go with Soop Phak. But you can just use salt. Okay, once it's in, we're gonna taste if we want it more, you know, saltiness, or you know, if plain or Okay, I am gonna add salt. Just like, you know, it's like you have to taste it, you know. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see how it tastes. I like more. Okay. The leftover Nam Padek that I don't, you can save it for later on to hit your Nam Kapun Pon Pa, or you know, your Pon Pa and stuff in there. Okay. Once it's done, I'm gonna throw Cilantros that I chop. Okay. Like when you throw the cilantro, you can smell the fresh herb in there, and then the sesame seed. Okay. You can smash with your hand. Oh my god. The smell of the sesame seeds that hits the soup pots. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, then now I'm gonna plate it up. Okay. So once it's already done, like you taste, if you want to add more salt, you can add more salt or, you know, fish sauce, but I didn't use fish sauce on this one because mostly the way how my mom does it, she doesn't really use fish sauce that much on her soup Phak. Okay. Once it's done, I am gonna pour more sesame seed on top of it when you're serving. Okay, so that's how my soup Phak will turn out มันจะออกมาเป็นแบบซีsoup Phak. That mushroom, all the vegetables in here. This like I said, you can use any vegetable you prefer to use for soup Phak. Mushroom, you can use any kind of mushroom that you like. Okay. Oh my god, my mouth is watery already. The crunchiness of the veggies there and the season of the broth, you can taste it. You know, it's like I said, you can add, you know, more saltiness if it's up to you, but this is perfect already. Mushroom, and this is like a vegetarian style. Like if you don't want to use Padek, you don't have to. You can use salt, and then the rest is all veggies. มาเด้อมากินกันซุปผักน้ำกัน This is the way how my mom does it. Like I said, ขอบใจหลายๆมาเบิ่งวิดีโอเทอหน้าเฮาเจอกันใหม่รัก